Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Etsy business tutorial segment. If you are returning, thanks so much for coming back, and if you are new here, hello, hi, I am Candy, and this is where I like to take you guys on my art adventures when I'm not working full-time in the animation industry. But today I wanted to show you guys how I make my washi tape samplers, and if you guys have been here since way back in the day when I did my clay jewelry, I have my co-host here with me. If you guys remember a sweet little Blaze. What you up to, little kitty? You having a good time in mommy's chair? Mommy's cozy chair. I digress. But this is a great alternative, especially for people that don't make enough sales to be able to outsource to make washi tape like myself. But this is a very simple way that you can reuse how you make your sticker sheets and make sticker washi tape, and then you can also make a full page of washi tape, or you can make a small page of washi tape, and I'll show you guys how to do both. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right onto this video. So I wanted to show you guys, so this is the one that you're seeing on the screen here. So here is my adorable washi tape. I actually haven't sold any of these yet, which is kind of frustrating because I really loved how my fall design came out, but c'est la vie. So I would suggest looking up the proper size for washi tape, but this is exactly the right size. Let me show you guys. If you hold it up to a regular washi tape, it's actually the exact same width, or height I should say, as the washi tape here. So all you need to know is, if you follow, the first thing I'm going to say is follow my video that shows you guys how to make the sticker sheets if you haven't already, because everything that I'm going to be going through here is just how to set up this file with your existing images to have washi tape samplers or strips or whatever you want to call it. So I have found that having this many on a page seems to do the best for sizing wise, and you can just have reoccurring like 2 images or 3 images or a whole bunch of different images. It's totally up to you. But yeah, this is what we're gonna go with. The other way I wanted to just quickly run through really quickly is you can also do just washi tape samplers where it's just a 2-strip. They're a lot smaller. This is what this version looks like. It was a exclusive for Patreon at one point, but as you can see, it's totally up to you. You can just take the pre-existing sampler, the mini, and shrink it down for it to be smaller, or you can just do the mini sheet. It's totally up to you. I like to do the sheet just because I feel like you get a lot more bang for your buck than doing it this way, but again, it's totally up to you what you feel like doing. I'm gonna close this one and we're gonna go with this. These are the images that I have. So I don't know if I'm gonna do the strawberry one. I haven't totally decided, but we've got, if I do 3, then it's perfect, because then I have 3 versions here that I've gone with. And I have separated all of these to be in a particular order so that it's easy to follow. I am just going to grab all the images that already exist here. I believe it's up to this. I'm going to group this, and I'm also going to just turn it off because we'll just use it for reference. I'm going to make a new layer. Make sure it's at the top, and I've got yellow just as a general color here. I'm going to hit M for my marquee tool, and I'm going to get this size here, and I'm just going to hit G for my fill and fill that, and then I'm just going to turn off my group. You know what I'm going to do also is hit Alt. When I have the V tool selected, I'm going to hit Alt, and I'm going to drag and drop this. I had to make these leaves ones a little bit bigger just because of the size that they were. So we'll have to add a little bit of an adjustment here. So we have these selected, and I'm gonna duplicate these again, and then we're gonna duplicate them once more here.
have a layer underneath so I can see what I'm doing for colors and things like that. So I'm just gonna move this in place, and then I always like to lock it so that you can't mess around with it any further. And as you can see, things look a little bit weird here for size wise. So we're going to adjust some of the sizes and come back in a second. I have added it all into one layer, and I've tried to space everything out accordingly so that they're roughly around the same size. Now this is going to end up being a little bit bigger than an actual washi tape size. Let me adjust you guys over a little bit. There we go. So I hit Control T, and I'm just going to make this a bit bigger here on both sides, just so that everything is nice and uniform here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab each individual item here and bring them over into the washi tape sampler file that we have already set up. That being said, I'm going to turn off my rough layer, and I'm going to merge all of these layers here. So all the layers I want to merge, I've just selected all of them and right click and hit merge layers. And sometimes this takes a little bit of time, as you can see. Then from here, I'm just going to use my lasso tool and lasso around each individual item like this, and then drop them into the file. So once it's selected like this, I'm going to hit V, and we're going to just drag it and just bring our little character in here, hit Control T, resize them according to however you want them to be. I probably want it to be a bit bigger. And I'm going to do that a whole bunch of times to get all of the rest of these images over into the washi tape file, so I will be back with you guys shortly. And we're back. This is what I have so far for my layouts for each individual washi tape sampler. I might move some things around a little bit, and I think I will do a full batch of just strawberries and pink clouds, because I think that'll look really cute. So I'm also going to do that. But at this point, now it's time to duplicate what we have across and then also bring it down. So I wanted to showcase to you guys how I would do that. So the first thing I would do is we'll just first start with the cute little frog we have here. So all you're going to do is hit Alt and grab the frog that you want here. And because we've made everything its individual layer, bringing it in, the reason why we did that is so that when we select it and hit Alt, we will just duplicate this one image here like this and move it into place. The other thing I'm going to duplicate is these flowers once again, have them right beside here, because that's the idea, is we want the washi tape to be duplicated. And I see a little bit of remnants of something here, so I'm just, I am just going to select it, just zoom out, make sure there's actually nothing there. Not sure why it thought something was there. Maybe it's because these images are quite small when we're working with them this way. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is duplicate the flowers once again, and it seems like that's all I'm going to be able to fit. Since that's all I'm going to be able to fit, I'm just going to slide everything over. I'm going to just grab everything, because then I'll just do another flower right over here to fill up that empty space. So we're just going to do this, duplicate just these flowers here and move them right over here. Move that in a bit. And then we're just going to slide everything over to fill the rest of the space. And we're going to do this for all of the other washi tape samplers. So I will see you guys back in a little bit. At this point, we're going to save this out as a Photoshop file, and then the background and also the washi tape separately as its own PNG, so that we can bring it into the Cricut design space like we have in the past. And now I'm going to work on these strawberry and clouds. So I'm working on something here. I don't know if I'm gonna go with it, but I wanted to show you guys how to get something like this to take on the form of the box we have underneath. So what I'm going to do is create a new layer with the shape that we have here of the washi tape size. So I'm just going to use my marquee tool here, and I'm just going to take on this color and fill it. It's going to look the same, so you're not going to notice a difference. But the difference here is I'm going to select all the layers I've worked on so far, so all of the strawberries and the leaves, and I'm going to right click over this and say create clipping mask. And there you go. There is your very own cut off image. And then the cool thing about it is you can still go in and manipulate. Oops, I grabbed the bottom layer. Make sure to lock this layer here. Grab the layer and shift it around, as you can see here, and it will take on the form of the clipping mask. So have some fun with that. Now that we have all the washi tape done, we're going to upload it to the Cricut Design Space. So you're going to hit upload first, upload image, and then you're going to browse for your stickers, or washi tape I should say. You're going to bring in the BG as well as the images of the washi tape separately. So we're going to do this with the BG first. We're going to bring it in, hit complex, continue, you just want to make sure everything looks good, print then cut, upload, and then we're also going to do that again. Once you have everything uploaded, we're going to grab the BG as well as the washi tape and say insert image. I always like to change the color of the background, so all you have to do is hit the blank canvas and change the color, and then place this on top of here as best I can. That looks good. We're going to select both of these, move them on over, and then duplicate like we've done in the past. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab all of these, move them off to the side. Grab these two images here. We're going to say attach. Then we're going to grab all of these, say align center. Also this, I'm going to, our main image here, I'm going to move the position. Actually, you know what? Yes, we will move the position to 1, tab 1. Grab these, 1, tab 1. Now I'm going to attach all of this, also shrink it down so I can see what I'm doing. Now we're going to duplicate this once, move them close together as best you can, and grab it again, Control C, Control V. Like that. Select everything. I'm going to detach, then select everything again and hit attach. It's just a weird little bug in this. And then we're going to have to make this a bit smaller, so 9.25, enter, and there is our image. We're going to do this a second time so that we can do this with our strawberries. Then at this point it is time to send this to your printer as well as the Cricut. So we're going to hit make it, then we're going to hit continue, and we're going to send this to the printer. So I'm going to turn the bleed off, and I'm going to use the system dialog and hit print. I'm going to use my Canon here, and I'm going to go to my preferences. I like to use the sticker paper, which I have already set here, so the quality is high. It is matte photo paper, and then you just want to hit OK. Once you've printed off your sticker sheet, what I like to use is the copy paper that's 20 pounds and 75 GSM. I know some people like to use the washi tape setting, but I find this is what works best with my Cricut. So again, definitely something for you to work on and to figure out what works for you. So definitely test that out with your own machine and your own thickness of the paper you're using, because I use recycled matte label paper with all the information that you guys would have seen in my older tutorial. And I will see you guys in a little bit once we get to actually printing these. thanks so much for watching the washi tape sampler video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you got this far in the video, put a little bunny or leaf in the comment section below and let me know what kind of tutorial slash DIY you guys would like me to work on for you guys in the future. Thanks again, and see you guys all very soon. Goodbye!